because I knew your master. I concluded your strategies would be safer unwanted.
Grand Admiral Thrawn has made a comeback to the Star Wars galaxy, and Ahsoka Season 2 may be significantly impacted by his true intentions. Grand Admiral Thrawn, who is currently portrayed by Lars Mikkelsen, made his live-action Star Wars premiere in Ahsoka. The character was first conceived by renowned author Timothy Zahn in Star Wars Legends. Thrawn stands out within the Empire as the only non-native person to hold the position of Grand Admiral. Grand Admiral Thrawn was presented by Ahsoka as an ostensibly devoted Imperial. He set for the Empire, twice, giving the impression that he wishes to be taken seriously as a sincere believer. Though this makes him a fearsome force to be reckoned with, Thrawn is a far more nuanced figure than that. Thrawn is given far more complexity and extremely distinct motivations in Star Wars tie-ins, which could lead to some surprising turns in Ahsoka Season 2. Grand Admiral Thrawn is a Chiss, an extraterrestrial from the vast and little-studied region of space known as the Unknown Regions, the canon thwarn. Ascendancy trilogy by Timothy Zahn, and, to a lesser extent, a separate novel just called Thwarn tells his backstory. This indicates that the Grysks are a race that poses a threat to Thrawn and the Chiss. Due just to the subtlety of their attacks, the Grysks are among the most scary villains in the history of Star Wars. They ruin universes from the inside out in order to dominate them. They incite civil wars and foment strife by using other subjugated peoples. When their prey has become sufficiently vulnerable, the Grysks attack and seize control. The Grysks almost succeed in bringing the Chiss ascendancy to a state of civil war in the Thwarn Ascendancy trilogy. Due to his unusual tactics and propensity to break the law, Thrawn became a controversial character as a result of his activities. He was seen as a threat by many, who wanted to get rid of him. Thrawn and his allies were aware that the aliens would grow invincible, and the Chiss ascendancy would vanish if the Grysks were not eliminated permanently. As such, they pretended to be in exile by taking advantage of the divisions among the Chiss. It seems that Thrawn was banished from Chiss space, and the Empire discovered him there. In actuality, supporters of Thrawn and Chiss, including Supreme General Bakiv, thought the Empire might either save the ascendancy or pose a threat to it. To find out which one it was, they had dispatched Thrawn on a clandestine mission into Imperial space. In Zahn's book Thrawn, Treason, Grand Admiral Thrawn, acting without Imperial permission, uses his Imperial fleet to support Admiral Arulani, another ally, in a fight against the Grysks. This is against Imperial law, and Emperor Palpatine was incensed by Thrawn's actions. Is it very possible that Thrawn would have been put to death if he had not been ordered to return to Coruscant and face the Empire? But before that could occur, Thrawn took part in one final deed at Lothal. This went horribly wrong, and Ezra Bridger banished him to Peridea as a result. Thrawn made it rather evident in Legends that he believed the New Republic to be weak. It seems he thinks the same thing about Ahsoka. Thrawn is fundamentally an authoritarian. He thinks democracies produce unstable, disintegrated regimes that are unable to carry out effective war operations. Because the Jedi do not revere power in the same manner that he does, Thrawn does not regard them highly either. Thrawn claims that the Jedi are flawed because of this. And beyond that, Thrawn would never have been taken seriously by the New Republic. For them, he was a war criminal. He would have been arrested, and his requests for assistance for his people would have been met with complete disregard. Under the direction of the New Republic, Thrawn could not possibly achieve what he wanted. But now that he was the dictator of a new empire, he could send all the help he desired to the Chiss ascendancy. Without help, he may destroy the Grysks. Presumably, Ahsoka and Sabine will discover a route out of Peridea in Ahsoka Season 2, possibly via the world between worlds. If they do, they will undoubtedly run into Thrawn once more, and he may reveal his true intentions by suggesting a tense partnership. Alternatively, Ahsoka may see the Grysks directly with Sabine. It makes reasonable that the Grysks would wish to attack the New Republic because they are power-hungry. The Republic, after all, rules over 1 million planets. The Grysks are incapable of withstanding such force. In Ahsoka Season 2, Ahsoka and Sabine might run across the Grysks and discover Thrawn is attempting to save them. If Thrawn, Ahsoka, and Sabine banded together, that would be intriguing, but they'll probably still be working against each other. Since Ahsoka and Sabine are the main characters, it is nearly a given that they will vanquish Thrawn, leaving the Grysks to be dealt with by the New Republic.